American-born Chinese analysis by Lynna Cheng, 9B. American-born Chinese is a graphic novel made by Lynn Young. It contains 3 different storylines that share themes of acceptance and identity. For this presentation, I will be analyzing one of the main characters in this book, the Monkey King. I will explore how the author uses different written and visual techniques to convey the message that one should embrace their own identity and learn to be proud and at peace with themselves. In the next few slides, I will be demonstrating how the author conveys this message through the changes in the Monkey King. On page 12, the Monkey King is denied entering the dinner party because he isn't wearing any shoes. The author uses color to represent the Monkey King's emotions. The background is getting progressively redder to show his growing anger. The guard refuses his entry because he is just a monkey, purposely bolded by the author, a written and visual technique to show that the Monkey King is being judged only by what he is and not by any other aspect of his character. When the Monkey King returns to Flower Fruit Mountain on page 20, the author uses graphic weight to show only his silhouette, a visual technique that shows how other people perceive the Monkey King. The Monkey King is attempting to change himself by issuing a decree that states that all monkeys must wear shoes. The shoes are hindering their way of life, as the author uses one panel for the whole page to show them struggling to pick fruit from the trees. The author is showing the negative impacts that come with change that is only to appease someone else's expectations. When the Monkey King further changes his form to taller and more human-like, the author uses graphic weight on page 60 to show his new form. The author emphasizes the change by making him the focus of the panel, with him towering over his subjects and even breaking through the panel slightly to accentuate the change. This visual technique is called a bleed. In his new form, the Monkey King appears more confident and intimidating. As the story progresses, the Monkey King goes to his execution. However, on page 57, we see that he has mastered the 4 major disciplines of invulnerability. Therefore, he is not killed. He then goes to 3 other deities. This author uses a visual technique by showing each deity laughing at the Monkey King in 4 identical square panels with resembling facial expressions and by using laugh onomatopoeia such as ha ha ha, tee hee, and ha ha ha. The author then uses symmetry by showing the same 4 panels, except this time the Monkey King has changed from seeking validation to intimidating each deity by boasting his powers. On page 71, the Monkey King is attempting to fly away from Ziyouzi, only to find out he is still within his grasp. The author is using symbolism to show the Monkey King's denial of his identity by running away. He runs so far that he passes the boundary of reality itself. The author visually shows this by having the Monkey King break through the shattering panel. There, the Monkey King comes across 5 golden pillars, which turned out to be Ziyouzi's fingers. The author illustrates an important psychological realization that he cannot run away from his identity. We see his face repeated, like a film reel in a movie. The Monkey King's face is mostly expressionless. This is called an open blank, often used as a visual technique in comics. It lets the audience imagine what the Monkey King is feeling. The author further uses the Monkey King's facial expression to visually show his anger. He's baring his teeth and his eyebrows have lowered to show his tremendous rage. Then, Ziyouzi buries the Monkey King under a mountain of rocks. He stays there for 500 years. On page 160, the author shows the Monkey King beginning to accept his identity. After rescuing Wong Laizao, the Monkey King helps him onto his feet, referring to him as Master, a written technique to show the change in the Monkey King from being arrogant to treating the monk with respect. The author also uses visual technique to deliver the message of accepting identity by having the shoes on the ground with a trail of footprints. This scene contrasts to the beginning of the story, where the Monkey King made selfish decisions. In this panel, the Monkey King is showing compassion and is seen helping the monk walk. We see a real change of heart and mindset. He has left the shoes behind, representing him letting go of his resentment of his identity and instead choosing to embrace it. Finally, on page 223, the Monkey King is consoling Jin. The author uses visual technique by expressing the Monkey King's change through his calm and composed facial expression and posture, a contrast to his hot-tempered and violent past self. When Jin asks, "So what am I supposed to do now?" the Monkey King responds, "You know, Jin, I would have saved myself from 500 years imprisonment beneath a mountain of rock had I only realized how good it is to be a monkey." This displays major change in the character's personality. By including this one written phrase, the author succeeds in illustrating how far the Monkey King has come and that he has finally accepted himself as he is. Thank you for watching my presentation.